Good evening. I'm preparing food for tonight for the kids, for the family, and I thought I'm going to make Kässpätzle. It's a special noodle type from my area in Germany, from Baden-Württemberg. So it's a noodle, it's a dough. We do the dough. We start everything from scratch with the flour, with the eggs and everything. So let's start. And when we have done the dough, we're going to prepare a nice dish with some onions, with some parsley and some cheese. So be surprised. So we take 1 kilogram of flour. You can use all kind of flours, so we use the Emmentaler 1050. All organic, so we do mostly organic. Then we need eggs. For 1 kilogram of flour, we use six eggs. So we do everything from scratch here, very easy. You can do it at home, you can prepare it very easily. Another one. Oop. Zack. And another one. So you have the flours, you have the egg, then we need a towel from the stuff from the egg, then we use a little bit of salt. We put the salt in here. So, and then we go and get some water. Very important, just a second. I'm back in a minute. Da-da-da-da. So, we have some water here.
Okay.
So, and let's see. You go slowly in here. And mix the eggs with the water. And you need to have a very tense dough while we're going to put everything on a wooden board and do it by hand. So we make the noodles by hand. It's a traditional area where I'm coming from, and the Spätzle, normally you have it in Bavaria, you have it in the area where I live, or even Austria. But they use different type of doughs. So a little bit more water. So, and later I will put the recipe anyway on the link. So if you liked it, you can cook it on your own. So in the past, before the machines were here, you have done this by hand. Not easy. Gives a lots of muscles. So you see. So we can go even a little bit faster now. It's a lot of fun for the kids too, to watch and later to make the noodles also. Watch that you have a big pot where you can make the dough in. So, and you see, the dough has to be like this, that it's not going so easy off the machine. And at the same time you start putting your heater on, your stove here. you need hot water, a big pot full of hot water. And when it starts getting bubbles, then the dough is right. So great. Let's stop this. So put it over here. Wow. So you see? Let's see. Here it's not so. So if you see it on your finger, if it goes this way, then it's great. You get softer noodles and you get thicker noodles. So we leave it here for a couple minutes, clean our plate, and start preparing what we need later for the Kässpätzle after we have done the noodles. Let's see. We put a little bit salt in the water here. And we wait until it boils, that we can put the noodles on our plate. Make it a little higher. Okay, we need an onion for our Kässpätzle. So we take the onion, we cut the onion in the front and in the back. So, put the first layer off, cut it in half, and then when you have it half, you turn it to the side and make little stripes. Just so. Then later you have these stripes. When we put the Kässpätzle in a pan later, and then we have the onions to it. So we have the onions, and now we take a little bit of parsley and make it much smaller, not the full leaves, just and it gives a great taste. When you have the onion, you start crying a little bit, that's normal. Maybe you have sentimental music in the back. So, well, done. So we just need to wait for the hot water. We make a little test with the noodles, actually. So for the noodles, you need a wooden board. You need a wooden board, and you need something to chop it off, to put the noodles in a little size into the water. But if you don't have something like this is metal. You can also use something what you from making cakes and everything at home. You just take it this way and then put the plate to the pot, and then you step by step put the dough into the water. So in a couple seconds the water must be cooking, and then we start making the noodles. For later, for the next step, actually, you need a pan. Put the pan over here. We put the trash out of the way. And also you can start grinding some cheese. We have cheese, you can use Emmentaler, that's a Swiss cheese, or a special cheese what you like. It has to melt very good while we put it in the oven later to grill it. So you have covered the melting cheese on top of the noodles. So let's see, we put this over here and grind a little bit of cheese for later. So you see, very easy, very easy. Ta-ta-ta. So put this back here. side, clean up the plates a little bit. So wonderful. Let's see. There are actually, I don't know, a lot of people don't know where Stuttgart, the area Stuttgart is. Well, Porsche and Mercedes having their factory there. And also we have a special song in our area called Muss ich denn zum Städtele hinaus? That means, do I have to go out of the city? A lot of people will know the song from Elvis did it, Wooden Heart. And while we're waiting for the water a little bit, so to help a little bit the waiting time, maybe I do a little, should I do a little song? Should I? Yeah, okay. Just a little phrase of the, then you remember maybe the song. So it's Muss ich denn zum Städtele hinaus, Städtele hinaus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. There's no strange of love and heart of mine, it was always you from the start. Sei mir gut, sei mir gut, sei mir wie du wirklich sollst, and I don't have a wooden heart. That's a song from Elvis. Elvis did it different. Yeah, so the water is cooking. A lot of people laughing here. So it's singing and cooking. Huh? Everything okay? The kids are filming too with their own equipment here. We have a lot of fun, and I hope we have a good dinner tonight. So let's see. Water is coming, and let's start. We put this a little bit in the hot water, and then we go into the dough. Can even put a little bit. So let's see how this works. We make the board a little bit wet, and then we put just one. So you see, it's shaking, and then we move this to the top here, and then we go like, you see? And I will show you in a couple seconds how the first noodles are looking. So let's see, we put you need something to put out of the water. So the noodles are on the bottom now, and when they're ready, they come up. So they're now too heavy with the dough, but later on you help them a little bit that they're not stuck into the floor here on the bottom of the of the pot. So let's see. Yeah, wonderful. So they're coming. So see. So the first ones are already here. So you see this? Yeah. Wonderful. The other ones are coming too. Coming up here. Wow. I show you. Look. Wonderful, a wonderful noodle. And tastes well. I didn't know that I can cook. Here. Hot. So that's the noodles. So we finish a couple noodles, and then I show you how we make the Kässpätzle out of it. After you put it out of the pot here, of the hot water, you put it in a cold water, that they get a little shock and immediately. Just a second. So they're done. See, they're coming out here. Very fine. And I put them immediately in cold water. So put them in cold water. So We do one more. We do one more. So, woo. So, see, check. And it's important that it goes pretty quick, that you always get the end very quick out off from the board. So water is boiling, great. So it's no show, it's nothing, it's real, everything is original and made in that minute. So we have nothing prepared. So I can put the water off. You see. Okay, so we put this aside and we put the pan on the stove. So, okay, one more. So we put some great butter in here. Then we release the noodles from the water. Then we put the onions in the pan. So at the same time we put the grill on, where we can put the plate later on. So we put the noodles in here. With the onions together, we put the parsley in here. So a little bit of salt, and even we put some pepper. So and the whole thing now goes on a plate. So then we put the cheese on top. And there are different variations. You can put even the cheese into the Kässpätzle, or you put it on top. Doesn't matter, it's up to you. And then you put it in the oven on grill, very hot from the top. And then it's nice, open baking, the whole thing, and you have a wonderful dish, and very quick, even from the scratch. It's whatever, we have 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you have a full dish for the whole family, and you can do a lot of things with these noodles. To meat, not to meat, in a soup. I put this in the oven, just a second. So, and with 1 kilogram, it's easy. Eight people you can serve perfectly, and it stays a while also, so you can hold them in the refrigerator, yeah, make everything what you want. It's a wonderful noodle, try it out. For the regional thing in Baden-Württemberg, like this noodle, we do it here. In Bavaria, they do a little bit thicker or smaller ones, round ones. They call it Knöpfle. It's kind of like a button, a small button. And in Austria, they have also Kässpätzle in a different way, a little bit thicker, a little bit smaller. So I go get the other thing out of the oven. And yeah, I'm back in a second. So wonderful. it's overbaked, and enjoy it. We will enjoy it, and yeah, let's see. Maybe we do some more Swabian dishes if you like, and maybe you like to cook by yourself. So I put the recipe on the bottom also, and enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.